fucking 10 years ago? What was that? Sorry. I posted like this and you get a song that describes you. Tough to beat that offer.
Did any takers?
20.
Wow. Jesus.
Damn.
What song would you pick for me?
I would pick...
Do you think he's thinking?
I don't know. There are a couple letter Z's rising from his head right now, and a big snot bubble inflating and deflating in his nose.
Yeah, I'm like blowing out like Pikachu.
Yeah.
I would probably pick "Grazing in the Sunshine" by Jim McFarland. You know what I found yesterday at my parents' house? Found my I found my high school acceptance letter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Congrats,
That's nice.
I know. Thanks, dude.
What's the name and address of the school?
It is Jim.
And also, how did they address it? What's your last name? Say it on air.
Name and address withheld.
What? I'm
reaching. Everybody's reaching to kick.
I am. I totally am. I want to kick it so bad.
You're like just sitting down.
It's true. Oh, I hate this show so much.
It's true. I am cheap.
We need to do a cross promotion between Jack Bauer Greater Than Sign Chuck Norris and Dumb Nerd Thing.
We need to after all these years, the page needs to come back full force. Like you need to start. It isn't
memes every day.
I know. Things. Yeah, and like neither thing is hip or cool anymore. Neither person matters.
I thought you meant neither Dumb Nerd Thing nor this page.
No.
Chuck Norris or I bet kids today wouldn't. Okay, sorry. Can I say that in a way that doesn't sound like an old man?
You can try.
I would be surprised.
You can try.
I bet kids today don't know about Chuck Norris jokes.
Definitely not. They were big when we were in middle school.
Yeah.
Like earlier than that even. Like 5th grade, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who invented those jokes?
Your dad.
He's a person we all know and love, and has been on the show before.
This show?
Yes. Not Fix It in Post, but Dumb Nerd Thing.
David Bowie?
No. He's been an actual guest. Conan O'Brien.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that episode never could air because Conan kept saying all those things that I couldn't cut out. And so it just
we said, Conan, brother, we love you, but these just do not match up with the dumb nerd values.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really strive to be as apolitical as possible because I think there's too many politics and things.
He was describing in great detail out Tina Fey's on the set of 30 Rock.
That's hot.
That is
thinking
hot.
about that all day long.
Yeah, I'm popping a chubby right now.
Yeah, little poppy chubby brother.
I was
Colin
listening
and I
to
have
it
been,
and I was like,
it's been a great support system with each other, keeping each other from relapsing into RuneScape use.
I didn't know you guys were former.
I played as a kid. But
slightly.
I've seen it more and more. See, what's happening with you?
What you gotta do is you gotta start as an adult. You have to pick your character age up. It didn't work.
No,
that's fucking funny, dude. That's real fucking funny.
And I'm in the middle of saying something, so don't do that again.
No, actually, that was really fucking funny.
Yeah, that was, dude. In the same way you're seeing Scooby-Doo, I'm seeing a lot of RuneScape. And I always hear the wind blowing Colin, play RuneScape. But I don't want to do that because, again, I have what's called an addictive personality.
Let's just say I don't have a little thing called self-control.
And right now, I'm filling that hole with alcohol.
Much. Let's keep it that way instead of RuneScape.
And alcohol helps me, talk to girls. RuneScape does the exact opposite.
I think you'll find many. I've heard there's some fine ladies though on RuneScape. You should give it a try.
Shut up! You're trying to sabotage me so you can get with all these fine ladies.
I was down bad once. So bad one night. Jerked off to the girl farmer in RuneScape. They're all flat. They're all surfboards.
The girl farmer would be the best job ever.
To work on the girl farm?
Yeah. Working on the girl farm.
All the live long day.
This is not a good one. And you're gonna be like, you say that every episode, and
You do say that every
You say
episode,
that
though,
every
and it always ends up being good.
No, they're all.
No, you're
I'm
very
always
no,
right.
you're very critical.
No, it's not my fault. You guys are the reason.
What can we do to improve the episode for you?
You guys could maybe. All right, let's bury the hatchet right here. I want you guys to make up on the show.
Not until he stops returning those photos of you.
Those are
I
his
just
demands.
think that there are more mature ways to settle this.
He thinks there are more mature ways to
A game of chess.
to the death.
But this will be a game you will never forget. Dumb nerd man. You dumb nerd. Only my friends call me that. And you punch me right in the fucking jaw and I go,
Shoot you in the
"Ah!"
head. Just pop a gun and shoot you in the head.
Yeah. Oh,
Bam!
blam. Man, Batman's life would have been so much different if he had a gun to save his parents.
So true. If
Guns save
if
lives.
that child was handed a gun,
If that child had a gun, he would have saved his parents' lives. It's his fault.
How Batman would have ended in 5 minutes if he had a cell phone.
God, I hate that shit.
Oh, that
Brought to you
sucks.
by Crack.com.
Yeah, brought to you by
I mean, when was the last time I feel like I haven't seen that since like 2007.
brought to you
When
by
was the last time you saw Crack.com?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Crack.com, I think, is responsible for a lot of terrible people out there, including
Yes.
myself.
100%.
All my worst qualities are
No,
probably
I'm sorry. Your worst qualities go so much deeper than
Alright,
Crack.com.
fine.
No, I
Yeah,
guess.
A
you
lot of
bro.
my terrible traits are traits I learned from watching you.
Alright, Morrissey.
I do feel
All the terrible traits I've learned from watching you.
the same way.
They popularized lists on the internet.
Yeah.
They popularized that the way, like, I feel like
They're like
so many
BuzzFeed.
Bad faith criticism.
geeks I know
They're like the proto BuzzFeed, yeah.
want to be the people in the after hours videos. Like, they want to talk about pop culture in that way. You ever watch After Hours?
Mm.
Yes, I have.
I watched it so much. I wanted to be them so badly.
Do you not? No comment.
What?
It's just that is this the joke?
What's the joke?
That we're sitting around discussing pop culture? Did I just miss
We
it?
don't talk about it like that. They do, though.
No, that's true.
We're not like...
There's a very specific... Well, I mean, that is the same exact humor as Honest Trailer, Cinema Sins, Nostalgia Critic.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably the least like that, but
They're the
They
blueprint.
just want
Yeah.
every movie to have a gun in it.
Cracked is not the worst. It's just the blueprint for a lot of terrible stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think their content is like objectively bad, is it?
No, I mean it was no. I don't think so.
I don't really
Fine
remember
for
that
the
much because they
time.
had lists, but the lists were like fairly in depth.
Mm.
Like they wrote a lot with it.
Yeah, I mean at least more than like BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Well, BuzzFeed is just GIFs.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. I'm thinking about some of those old vintage BuzzFeed lists.
And they had those. Cracked had like those Photoshop battles. Those were really fun.
Mm.
Where they gave a prompt and everybody submitted different Photoshops based on the prompt.
That's fun.
That's fun. Back when the internet was more of a community.
Yes. Back when there were no girls on the internet.
Back when the internet was
back when
ruined
back
by
when we
those
could just
people.
game in peace. Back when we could game in peace. Wow. People are just being obnoxious outside.
People are really outside.
They're outside doing the
2021.
most. They
Okay,
really be outside right now.
I can't handle this anymore. You two need to make up right now.
No.
We need to settle this beef right now.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
I
alright.
enjoy this.
It's the strife that drives the comedy forward.
Yes, we're both trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
We're both trying to outdo each other. To each other.
Huh? I kind of like cough up blood into my hand. Yeah, old Uncle Jack's not long for this world, everybody.
That's probably true.
I'm longer. Top
Made me
10
laugh.
most savage things Jack ever said in talk shows.
Oh, we got a last name.
Oh, shit. Well, whatever.
It's alright. There was that clown that just came by.
the the clown horn noise. Yeah. I can't do it because I don't have a clown horn. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
I'll just use that. I don't need to go looking for a clown noise.
Were you in the country when there were all those clown attacks?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Remember, that came and went. I think it was just
Yeah.
a bunch of people on drugs.
Well, it came out. I think it was a guerrilla marketing scheme turned into
Reality.
I could see that, yeah, because
People
was
take
it
it too far.
that was coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never actually thought of that.
No, was it? So I would have been a junior in college, and it came
If
out.
I was gone, it was 2016.
Yeah, so it came out our senior year.
Was that the different it? Because there are two.
Yeah, that came out after that.
Damn. I think people theorize that it was a guerrilla marketing thing. But I don't remember there being any proof.
No proof.
Okay. So, it was.
Yeah, we went out. We got drunk one night, and we went out looking for clowns to fight. I'm actually not kidding.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a whole fucking thing. It was mostly in Florida, too, I feel like. Wasn't it not?
I don't remember hearing about it being confined to an area. Nor do I remember Florida being mentioned. But let's say it was, so all the people can post Florida Man memes.
If we
Hey,
should
all you
say
people.
more...
Hey, all you people.
Well, I guess we do already, but we should say like more wrong things in the podcast so that people comment and correct us. So we drive up engagement.
I was watching the show called Batman and Robert.
Yeah.
It's actually called Batman and Robin. I couldn't
Sorry,
sorry.
wrong topic.
I was watching Captain South America.
The gold standard was we got off the gold standard in 1932.
So fucked. It was so fucked up. Just out of nowhere, you just know when the year.
Yeah.
I looked it up and I was right.
This guy thinks the capital of Australia is Mel Brooks. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was really bad. It was really, really bad.
So, no podcast
Everybody watch
episode
Dune?
next week either.
Everybody watch Dune?
I watched Accountants of Dune.
Tell me more of this Accountants of Dune.
It's the sequel.
Is that like the people who like, well, it's like the people who like make it like...
You know. Accountants.
What did Frank Herbert like write them as?
The Fremen are the Palestinians. And then there's the accountants.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the fucking... Yeah, that's the Central Strafe. It's not the Harkonnens and the fucking Lannisters or whatever. The Starks and the Captain Americas.
That Warner Brothers game does have a good name. It's called Multiverses.
Well, yeah, that's
good
kind
name.
of clever.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like the
that
Beatles.
sounds interesting. Like even though
It's funny at first, and
sounds
every time
interesting.
you hear it, it gets less fun.
Yeah. Like when you first see the Beatles, you're like, oh, okay, and then you're like, oh, like, ew, like that's such a lame pun. Oh, it's because we got a really good beat. What's stupider though is that they were going to actually just call themselves the Beatles, but with 2 E's, which would have been a horrible band name, and they would have like gotten nowhere. Or maybe they would have gotten even further.
Ooh.
I think I used to think that it was just the
Maybe they
British
could have transcended.
spelling of
I
Beatles.
100%. I'm okay. I'm gonna top all of you. I straight up thought that's how you spelled the buck.
I thought they were. I thought they were
no,
just
that's
was the
wrong.
bugs.
Oh, the mini or the regular?
I used the mini to warm up.
Look at you, Mr. Bougie. They call me.
It's clear you don't know that song because that's not how it goes. Mr. Booge, Mr. Booge.
I was gonna make up a song.
Burgeois. Oh boy, it's gonna be a rough episode. Just froze. I just panicked. Oh, I'm panicking.
Yeah, that's what happens. I was gonna try and make a song and then I just froze. Well, there we go. Okay, welcome back to the daily
Oh, we're starting.
mini.
I'll do the mini if you're doing the mini.
Wednesday, the daily mini.
All right, wait, don't start. Have you started?
No,
Okay, let's race. Okay,
it has our time. It does a timer. Did you start?
no.
Yes, you did. You bitch.
I didn't. I'm loading.
Oh, I have the app because I'm a true fan. I'm a
I
real.
can't believe I don't have the app because I do the actual crossword every day. All right, I'm starting now.
Okay. Our son for one.
No, shut up.
Okay.
Okay, I've got one so far.
Got it.
Damn it.
24 seconds. Let's see how I did. I wonder if my family's done it. Oh, shit. I kicked everyone's
Shut up,
ass.
Shut up.
Holy shit.
I got 39 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, 39 seconds. Should we do the regular crossword? We got 40
I don't
minutes
have
to go.
access to it.
I know, but I could do it.
Okay,
Sit
yeah.
quietly
Look,
for 40 minutes.
you tell me what they are, and I'll answer.
And you'll hear me go like, hey, no, that doesn't fit.
This is good. This is really good. Say something.
I'm wearing ladies' underwear.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave it right in the middle.
That's good. That way we get the good ops.
Yeah.
You don't get like you can't like get the best ops.
Well, you get good ops by playing both sides. That way, either way, you win.
I would rather have like good ops all around than like min max my ops and
More general.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about ops is you gotta watch out for you gotta hold on, okay, we're talking about ops. Okay, there's one thing we have to bring up. There's a big elephant in the room.
Controversy in the
Big elephant in the room regarding ops. I understand, that recently we were there was an article that came out in the New Yorker
about us
that said that we were faking our ops. We were
No,
inflating
we
our
change
ops.
our ops every stream.
We change them every stream.
Sometimes we change them halfway through.
We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to change.
If you're not changing your ops every stream, you're shortchanging your fans. I'm sorry. New ops every stream. That's the dumb nerd thing guaranteed. Speaking of, I think every episode starts with that.
Speaking of
some stupid transition.
Speaking of. Okay, so if we now I'm not saying we're doing this, but if we made a DNT NFT, never mind. I don't want to talk about it.
It would be an ape.
Yeah.
It'd be a noble ape.
Yeah.
I can't touch DNTs. In the humor.
DNTs.
No, wait, shit. What are we?
we are DNT.
Sorry, DFT. I can't
NFT.
touch dumb
NFT.
fungible thing.
Dumb fungible thing.
I cannot touch. Much like as we said, bleep and bleep are not funny. NFTs are not funny because though I have seen countless people make fun of them and call them out, I have never in my life. I don't even know how I could find someone who likes NFTs.
It's really hard. Comedy's really hard right now. I mean, as a comedian.
As an appreciator of good comedy.
Yeah. Because not to get all whatever, but like the amount of people talking means that something beyond parody exists for real.
You're speaking too nebulously.
Like, there are like millions of tweets a second, right?
Yeah.
And so that means that but a million monkeys on a million typewriters will unironically make something far funnier.
The worst of times! You stupid monkey!
They'll make something far funnier unironically than anybody could think of.
Yeah, completely ignoring what you said and just gonna say what I was thinking of anyway.
That's classic.
No, I just feel like with every, like, because there's so much, like, everybody can throw their hat in the ring. No offense to Oh, Jesus.
That's very funny to offer that up when it wasn't even like something like you didn't need to say that. But saying that makes it related.
But I really do feel like podcasts was the, like, crux, not the crux, but like the like, what's the word I'm looking for?
The Jacob's Ladder.
No, the inciting incident, because like anybody could make a podcast.
Yeah.
And then if everybody's doing content,
Then nobody's making content.
right. But then I feel like now I see it on Reddit and I see it on Twitter. There's like an accepted form of humor. And if I say coyote on a bus, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a picture of a coyote on a bus, and somebody will be like, "Why is there a coyote on this bus?" And the Twitter account, Coyote on a Bus, will respond like, "Mind your business, I paid for my ticket." I'm that's not the point I'm trying to make. But that was like the accepted humor, like, language, like, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it would be hard to explain what it is now because I'm, as you know, the R word.
Really quite silly.
Yes, I am really quite silly. Final thoughts. The state of comedy is Nevada. Moving on.
Moving on to the topic that we have listed next. And a lot of people have been requesting this. So
this is huge.
Yeah, this is huge. This is
Wait,
massive.
what's your like, tell for when you're about to say something fucking stupid? It was just revealed that. I think is your dumb shit-eating grin on your face. You're like, yeah, did you hear that it was like just recently revealed or announced? And then in the next sentence, it's just gonna be fucking.
It was just recently revealed.
It's always like Donkey Kong's son was like seen in a bathroom with like Joe Biden. Joe Biden had monkey lipstick on his dick.
Monkey lipstick.
I know, great. You're gonna call the episode that now?
No, I'm not.
You're gonna have a picture of Joe Biden's penis, and you're gonna Photoshop Donkey Kong.
I'll tell you. Okay.
Sucking him off.
Okay. Do you know what the most popular
yes,
one is?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, it's the I don't know the artist's name. I actually don't.
It's not Pixar Moms.
Oh, really?
No, it's Blue Milking Table.
That's funny.
It consistently gets like a couple views a week.
Really?
Much more than any other.
Why?
Because I think people think it's going to be like
The Last Jedi.
something about either The Last Jedi or like the fetish of a milking table.
Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? I
Yeah.
thought we just made that up.
No. That was the joke. That was the whole...
I missed out on that.
Damn.
I thought that was just our...
No, milking table. It's a massage table with a hole, and then they jerk you off under it.
It's a horrible name. It's
What do you
cool.
mean, no.
I guess.
Yeah.
You shouldn't say it. You're right, but you shouldn't say it.
You know.
What is Marge Simpson talking about when she says that?
So is there something about women?
I don't know. I thought Kent Brockman said something.
Oh, you're right. I was confusing it with a potato.
Oh, yeah.
She's in the kitchen.
Yeah. Mom, was catching that criminal the coolest thing you've ever done? Well, it was pretty cool. But celery's pretty cool, too. Or celery soup, I think. Is that the same episode with Dinosaur Island? And Lisa, I think, gets an F in gym, so they sentence her to Dinosaur Island in her dream.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're like, don't worry, it's not what it sounds. Isn't it running? She's like, well, actually, Dinosaur Island is technically a peninsula.
It means they'd have a method of escape.
When I was teaching, and I was teaching a young grade, we had to learn about peninsulas. And I showed that clip, and one of the kids had to leave the room because he wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. And then everybody got mad at me because the clip was 15 seconds. I was like, I can't win. I'm sorry, I tried. Ugh.
Not allowed to watch The Simpsons. That's so funny in the year of our Lord that this is. Trying to make this evergreen content.
Yes.
You know?
I know.
Because I'm going to name this, like, I don't know, feet pics. So that people are going to be clicking on this forever.
You know what? Would you rather make $10,000 a day, $10,000 today, or $10 for the rest of your life?
$10,000 a day.
well, not your life.
Oh.
But.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I'm only making like $20-$30.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yes. And if you know what date he will die on, email us at
dumbnerdthing@gmail.com.
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 What's that name?
Mr. Plow. All right.
Monorail.
I was watching a YouTube video. Each word is not a surprise.
Watching in the lab.
I was watching a YouTube video. And this guy ranked
Peculiar sight.
every season of he went season by season and ranked the episodes. And I couldn't get past season 4 because he was like, oh, well, this is just another like B plot, like the plot doesn't matter here, and like yes, it's for a joke, but like it's like it's The Simpsons. It's not fucking The Sopranos. Just enjoy the humor.
We do actually have emails.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully, can you stretch this out for like 2 hours?
Yeah. Okay, this comes from I don't know who.
It's not me.
No. You're chilling in your new log cabin. I haven't read this, or I read this a while ago, so I don't remember if this is worth. Whatever. You're chilling in your new log cabin, sipping on some tea or coffee or hot milk, I don't know, and you look around at all the artwork and trophies and figures you've mounted over the years when something catches your eye.
This is new to me.
You forgot all about your hunting trip back in January. The taxidermy is incredible. It's beautiful. What did you say this was? Parentheses. Or in other words, what would you hunt and kill and mount on your wall, quote, if you, quote, had, quote, to, end parentheses. This comes from X Wonker.
Can I see it? No.
No.
Is it the Northern Lights?
Yeah. So you're in a log cabin, and you have, it's decorated normally.
But there's a bust.
There's a bust above the fireplace.
Can't say SpongeBob and Patrick's butts. That's been taken.
Yeah. By SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. The show SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Parentheses Mr. Krabs. Character. Parentheses Clancy Brown. 1972 dash and then question mark. To 1970.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. 1970 to question mark.
1970 is what, when Clancy Brown was born?
Yeah.
Probably. I've been getting an acting crush on him. He's in Daredevil.
Oh, of course.
And so I saw him in Highlander recently.
Oh, you obviously told me. If you didn't tell me, who else did you tell? But I didn't remember that you said he was in Highlander. I still haven't seen Starship Troopers.
He's awesome in that. He's just awesome in everything.
Is it worth my time?
Starship Troopers 100%.
Interesting.
100%.
Looks good.
It's got our little baby in it. What's her name?
Gina Carano?
No, from Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh, Denise Richards?
Yeah.
Who was married to Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Had a lot of kids with him.
Yeah. She's really good in it. Well, she's really hot in it, is what I mean.
Hey, that's
She's
good,
good.
by me standards.
Oh, and Neil Patrick Harris is in it. But in like a bit role, and he's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
When did it come out? I thought it was an 80s movie.
90s, I think.
I guess that makes sense.
But still early in his career.
And he's Dr. Horrible. I'll tell you what, he's a horrible doctor, too.
He should stick to being an actor.
Yeah. Oh, and he was Doogie Howser. So he was a doctor.
He should stick to being a doctor.
yeah, I guess so. I don't
Clancy
remember.
Brown.
You've been getting
The
butts.
Yeah.
The butts.
What would we mount on our
Whose
wall?
butts would I have on my wall?
Be their butt.
It's a good. What's a good answer? Something that's like it's funny to say it because it's like innocent and helpless, but like it's fucked up if I say a dog, like a golden retriever, right? But like a penguin would be, whimsical enough.
That's too whimsical.
Yeah.
You
Golden
hit a
retriever
sweet
is
spot.
sick.
That is sick, yeah.
Did you ever see the Twitter account that was the dog poisoner and it just posted sleeping dogs? So funny. I think he got banned. It was obviously
It's really
somebody
funny.
I
That's
followed,
somebody
but-
who's unhinged.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Dog poisoner. It's just a funny name anyway.
It's very funny. It has to be something you can't actually hunt. Right, for humor's sake.
Like a tree? Is that what route you're going down?
Not necessarily. I was thinking of like a DVD copy of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's a good one. Problem with that is you try to shoot it and you miss because you shot through the DVD hole.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Next email. I got nothing.
Great stuff. Jesus Christ.
Well, none of that's making it in.
Okay, so Mighty Morphin Coward Rangers. If you were a Power Ranger, what color would you be? Subsequent. What kind of mech giant robot thing would you want?
Okay.
And then finally, when the three of us combine when the three of us combine together, what would we form and which part would each member take?
Okay, so there's two ways to do this.
Yeah.
Number one, you pick a unifying theme first,
Mhm.
and we work from that. Number two, we pick different mechs,
Yeah,
and then we try to connect them with
Yeah.
some sort of cohesive theme.
Yeah.
And you said yeah to both, so you see how that's not helpful.
I like the latter.
Okay. Do you know what letter means?
Yeah, it's like Jacobs.
Well, okay. What color would I be? 'Cause-
Red.
You asshole. Piece of shit. No, I would be white. I would be the villain. And my morphing thing would be...
White is not a villain.
He is in the
Whitey is a
Dino
villain.
Rangers. Wow, Dinosaur Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He is. That was the one that was on when I was watching Power Rangers. I think 2003, I want to say. How many jokes do you expect me to be able to get out of Power Rangers?
I don't know, something. I said red, so I didn't even do a joke.
Red. Well, the joke is that you see yourself as the protagonist.
Yes.
You are the main character.
Yes.
You understood the assignment.
No.
I recently discovered that there's a new TikTok sound that I sound pretty much exactly like, and as I'm losing my voice, I'm starting to sound more like it. And everybody says it's Danny DeVito, and I'm 99% sure it's not. And now I can't do it because I
don't know what the voice is, so...
I know, this is
Even if
really...
you did it, it would...
It wouldn't
matter.
be a waste of time. This will be a good thing to, like, not do. Like, it'll be the great thing that we always strive for, but I just never do it. It's like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's not about the briefcase. It's about the story.
My giant mech would be a DVD copy of Pulp Fiction.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that is epic.
We would combine to form the Blu-ray.
Speaking of dated jokes,
Yeah.
when I went to college university, we had like a students page, and I was in the height of my Twitter phase.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, now that I say this, I'm bringing up some like painful memories I've pushed down. Not like, capital P painful, but like cringy painful.
Oh, okay.
And I was trying, that was my bit on Twitter, is that I was trying to get kicked out of the students page. And I posted that I had a DVD copy of, I think it was The Longest Yard. And there was no DVD, just the case. And I was selling it, I'm sure it was like $10.
Yeah.
And now that I say that out loud,
Yeah.
like my throat starts to close up.
Yeah.
It's such a 2014 era joke. But then I grew up,
Yeah.
Eventually I grew and changed and stopped doing, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another email from Eugenio Warglian.
Really?
Hi, Teddy. My name is Eugenio, and I'm the founder of Audrey. I reach out because I want to invite you and your podcast, Dumb Nerd Thing, to the Audrey community. Over 13,000 podcasts are already part of Audrey to connect, grow, and work together. It's completely free for creators.
We need to have like how studio audiences have applause. We need to make the soy face. Or like 3D glasses, like put on your glasses.
Put on your soy face now.
If you ever hear me talk and go quiet all of a sudden with that accompanied by that sound, I'm making the soy face. Where can you see me making the soy face?
If you are a tier 2 subscriber to Dumb Nerd Thing on Twitch, you can make Colin make the soy face anytime.
Which I am not.
No, nobody is.
Ooh.
But you could be the first. We stream very regularly.
You stream, evenings, most weekdays.
As many as I can. Well, when I feel like it.
Unless you're recording.
This. FIP. Or editing. Or
don't want to.
somebody drops out of D&D.
In which case, you can be
that wasn't a subtweet. That wasn't a subtweet.
One of many. If I drop out 1 out of 5 times,
right,
and we all drop out 1 out of 5 times, it's a 100% losing streak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
It's hard to get schedules to line
I'll
up.
support the math on that. Yeah, I've actually months ago I joined a Discord that was we're gonna do like a real-time dub of something, like improv dub over video.
Oh, sure.
Like those Sonic ones. But some people are like in other countries, so it's just like
forget it because
it's just not possible.
Don't throw a time zone if you can't do it in this time zone.
Yeah.
Don't do 2 separate time zones.
It's hard enough like dealing with somebody who lives like 1 time zone away.
Yeah, right, because that's all they need is to like think it's, when you say 7, you don't think that you're 7 and they're 7.
And then like there's time zones that are like DMX and GMA and stuff like that. And it's like I don't even know what that is.
What?
Just they're like time like I can.
Oh, like CST.
No, like CST and EST are like ones I know. But then they're like if you like what's
I
the
don't
time zone in
know those.
fucking Mother Italy,
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have to answer what our mechs were going to be. Email from X Wonker. What Power Ranger would you be? What Zord would you have? And what would you combine them to be?
Okay. Color first, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, here are the ones I won't do.
Mm-hmm.
Red, because that's...
So I took that.
It's also main character syndrome.
Yes.
And the protagonist is always boring in those shows. They're always the sporty, like, we got to do the right thing, guys. Black, because that seems too edgelord.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow's just lame.
Yellow's lame.
Yellow's a lame color. I like pink, but I don't know. It seems a little attention-seeking.
Mm.
Remember the girl was pink? Well, now boys can be pink.
Mm.
I don't really like green. I don't think the green shade looks good on a Power Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I gotta go blue.
Mm-hmm.
Although I get cop vibes. Like the Boys in Blue, Back to Blue, Blue Lives Matter, Blue Bayou, Blue Bird.
Okay, what about one that has been done like a gray or maroon or a purple?
See, I kind of
Neon something?
I could be the first vaporwave colored Power Ranger. Not to be like, as you know, we share a common interest, and that interest is Star Wars. But the color that the Rodian put in the Sam Witwer Rodian in the first episode of Boba Fett, it's like an orangish red.
Is that?
I thought you told me that. I guess Tommy did. Yeah, that's Sam Witwer.
My boyfriend.
Make the soy face here.
My Sam Witwer. I didn't say that. We're very normal.
It's funny because
we're very normal.
You
Come
said
on the
Clancy
podcast.
Brown is your acting crush. Sam Witwer's your actual crush.
No. I'd be very normal. We're very.
Nudes.
It would not. Yeah, nudes. Sam Witwer nudes.
Anyway, the focus is the color of the Rodian.
Mm.
That's the color I'd be for the Power Ranger. It's like orangish red.
Oh, okay.
Sort of almost like a little bit of peach color, but not quite. But Sam Witwer news. Specific to my Star Wars game. As you know, Star Killer just got put in.
Mm-hmm.
And his likeness is Sam Witwer.
Mm-hmm.
And the likeness for Iden Versio tweeted at him and was like, I'm super annoyed that Sam Witwer, and tags him, gets to be in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and then puts hashtag SWGOH. And then, and I don't. And he says something like, oh, you should obey your Emperor, because obviously he's also voices the Emperor in a lot of things. And she said something else that I don't remember. And of course she gets announced, a week later that she's in the game. And so everybody's like, oh, like, did the developer did like a chat with the Discord, and you can imagine how that went. The fans of the Star Wars mobile game that many of us are deeply in debt to, but not me. 100%.
There are dozens of us.
All 38 of us.
It's like 37 of you paying nothing, and then like Elon Musk is the 38.
That's what they said is like, Jesus Christ, thought I felt a spider. It was just some blood. No, it was a hair. I guess like 1% of the player base like pays for all the rest of us, and
1% of the player base is paying for the entire 100%.
Not a terrible Bernie Sanders. That's not bad.
Thank you.
People spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You really went through the rotation of different amounts.
I know. I don't think anyone spent $1 million plus, but there's definitely been players who have spent 100,000 plus, and many of them have spent 10,000 plus. That's scary.
It's very scary.
My point is that in the chat, everyone was like, oh, obviously this was like a plan to like cross promotion. Are you doing any more of that? And the guys are like, well, actually, what's funny is like she totally spilled the beans on accident. Like, oh, she's such a great gal. Like, we can't. Like, oh, we were like, and I was like, I fucking hate this shit. I hate when people lie and do these like little publicity stunts.
That sucks so
and
much.
Like put on their corporate face. It makes me so mad. It, of course, reminded me of J.J. Abrams, and I'm sure I've talked about this on the podcast like 1,000 times, but J.J. Abrams lying about John Boyega losing the script.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it just boils my blood.
Okay, this is very close to home. This is very close to home. Not that close to home. It's not going to dox anybody. But I think his name is Patrick. One of the members of the Hasbro marketing team lives at one.
Just blur out the number and then blur out me saying.
Just blur it out.
Yeah.
He is so fake, and he's like the head. He like leads all of the press things in like the live streams.
Yeah, there's an equivalent to
for Swaggo.
Yeah.
And it's like scary how fake he is with being a fan, and like being like the I mean, he's the public relations guy. It's his job, you know. But it's just like scary to watch him like talk about like we're so excited about, you know, these new figures. These are like the best. You know, I remember like everybody in the office, we were like just like all freaking out about it and like just lifeless, just lifeless. Just
You
like
wonder
a
how much
golem.
How much like less like how much would you? Obviously, there are people with spreadsheets who calculate the exact like dollar amounts that they can like quantify for this, but you do wonder like if someone is like I'm thinking of like hosts and like community reps.
Mm-hmm.
And how much like more people are willing to spend and be engaged if they like the person. And now maybe people are easily fooled. You know, maybe they don't think they're doing that, or maybe you know.
Well, there's always like there's so many stupid people, you know, and like what was I just reading like.
Go on any fucking Reddit page.
But like, if you ever think to yourself, if you ever think like, wow, that was like really obvious, you can easily find 100,000 people that are too stupid to understand it.
Oh my god, give me a letter and I will pick a subreddit and I will sort by the top comments and it will be literally. Let's try this. It might not work, but let's try it.
A letter?
Give me a letter. I can go through my Reddit.
T.
Good, because there's a lot of those and I can. Okay, Sopranos. Sort by. Okay, I'm starting with the most recent post and sort under hot is I just found out that James Gandolfini is not alive.
Like, how many people you think saw Many Saints in Newark and did not know that A, James Gandolfini was dead, B, that was James Gandolfini's son playing him? Like, there is, like, a country's population worth of people that went and saw that movie and were like, wow, they got somebody who, like, really sounded or, like, looked like James Gandolfini. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm looking through